Character talk is about alertness. So I want you to be extremely alert during this little discussion right now. But first, take notice of the little lamb. I'm not sure who is more alert there. But they seem to be cohabiting pretty well. Okay, so what is alertness? And again, you have little fill-ins on your handouts. So if you fill in the words as we go along. Alertness is being aware of what is taking place around me so I can respond appropriately. So it's two things. It's being aware so that you can respond. It's a state of readiness to respond, of always being ready to react to whatever is happening around you. It's a process of paying close and continuous attention. So it's giving your attention to what's going on. Synonyms are vigilance, wakefulness, watchfulness. Opposites, slow, sluggish, drowsy, dull, inattentive. And the derivative of the word comes from a French word, I forget what it is, but it means to the lookout. So alertness is always being on the lookout. You know, whenever you're defending any kind of a fort or a city or whatever it might be, you have somebody posted to be on watch, to be the lookout. And that's what you need to do. You need to be on continuous lookout. What does the Bible say? First, be alert and of sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. Matthew 24:44 says, so you also must be ready, because the Son of Man will come in an hour when you do not expect him. Pretty good reason to be alert. Watch and pray so that you will not fall into temptation. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Watch. In Luke 21:36, be always on the watch and pray that you may be able to escape all that is about to happen and that you may be able to stand before the Son of Man. So I was thinking about how alertness applies to us as warriors in the kingdom. And I think the key things are, number one, to watch. Always be on the watch for hurting people. I had a great opportunity in all places on the golf course over the weekend. That just to be on watch for people around you who are hurting. Listen for a plea for help. How many times have you had a discussion or talking to somebody, a conversation, and you can just hear that tremor in their voice or hear that little hint of something going on in their lives? Be alert for that, because that's a great opportunity for you to work in the kingdom. The next one is you got to respond. When you see that hurting person, when you hear a plea for help, you have to be ready to respond. And you guys are all here. You're learning the tools for how to respond in that situation. Whether it be praying the deliverance prayer, like Gwen did, or it's giving a prophetic word, or just speaking a healing prayer over someone. All of those are great opportunities. The next key is to be ready and be available. You will be faced with opportunities throughout every day to use some of the gifts, some of the skills that you're learning here. But you have to be ready, and you have to be available, and you have to be willing. So always be alert for those opportunities and ready to respond. Be vigilant to spot temptation. You know, we talk about having the guardian over your thoughts. And that's something that's just stuck inside my head for many years now, that you have to have that guardian that is just standing at the portal to your brain, that's totally alert for everything that comes in and everything that's going out from your tongue. Ren talks a lot about the power of words. Those words that come in and the words that we speak are very powerful. So be alert. Have that guardian on duty at all times. Keep that guardian over your thoughts. So I'm going to give you some tips on how to maybe improve your alertness. The first one is there's some quickness, or quick things you can do to increase your alertness. Sounds silly, but drink a cup of coffee. I mean, there is caffeine that might bring you up your sense of alertness. Now, you don't want to do this all day, and you don't want to make it a habit, but it's one of the things you can do to increase your alertness. Just drink a glass of water. When you drink a glass of water, it kicks in your digestive system, and that causes chemicals to go through your body, and it makes you more aware, more alert. Take some deep breath, just that deep. When you breathe that oxygen into your lungs, when you over-oxygenate yourself, that will also cause your body to kick up a couple of degrees in how you're responding to things, make you more alert. Take a power nap. Debbie takes 12-minute naps. She sets her timer on her iPhone, and somehow she's got the discipline to do it. Mine aren't quite that short. And certainly they aren't according to a schedule. But it really helps to take that power nap when you're really feeling down. Doesn't have to be long. Take a cold shower. I know, it's scary, isn't it? But it'll really wake you up. So another one, exercise to improve your alertness. A good aerobic workout. I mean, how many of you guys work out? How do you feel when you're done? You're exhilarated. You're ready to go. You know, if something came down the street, you'd notice it right then. So that's a really good way. Do an aerobic workout. If you have an opportunity, participate in team sports or in group exercise. You know, it's even more effective if you're going to take a walk with a group of 4 people. You know, because then you've got all kinds of things going for you. You get exercise, you get fellowship, you get to stimulate your mind, stimulate your conversation, all good stuff for increasing your alertness. Spend 20 minutes outside every day. You know, we end up getting stuck inside, especially during the winter. And even if it's cold outside, put your coat on. Go outside, walk for 20 minutes. It's a very good stimulant to get your alertness up and going. Sometime in the middle of the day, how many have desk jobs or sit down a lot when they're working? Get up. Get up frequently. Instead of sitting there for 2 hours, you know, totally concentrating on some activity, walk to the bathroom, walk over to somebody's desk and talk to them. But activity in the middle of the day will also help you stay more alert. And stand up every 10 minutes. I just saw a commercial today. I think it's called Flex-A-Desk. I know Mike made a little stand-up desk for Bryn in his engineering brilliance. But this Flex-A-Desk, you know, it can be sitting down at a desk so you can sit, but it's got little these pivots that it comes up so you can stand and do your work. So stand up 10 minutes every hour. Proper diet. Eat to help you concentrate. And this is all, you know, eat regularly. You're supposed to eat, they say it's best to eat like 6 small meals a day. Eat regularly. Eat complex carbs, and not the other good stuff that we love. Lots of fruit, all common sense stuff. And as Brent always recommends, eat a piece of dark chocolate. You may have to repent and renounce afterwards, but it's okay. 1 piece.
How big?
One piece. Make some lifestyle changes. Get the right amount of sleep. The experts say 7 to 9 hours is the proper amount of sleep. The right temperature in the house. What do you think the ideal temperature to sleep is?
68.
65. You got it right over here. It's 65. Now that means with lots of blankets, so don't do that in the summer or your electric bills are going to be kind of crazy. Keep plants in your house. Plants create, and I don't know what here we go, oxygen. But it changes the atmosphere of your house. So it can give you more oxygen to be more vigilant and more alert. And let the sun shine in. Open up the blinds. Let it come in. Avoid drugs and alcohol. Train yourself. So train yourself to be more alert. Read regularly. The Bible, of course. It stimulates your mind. It's a great way to be alert and to give you good ideas for things to think about and creative new things to do. Play games that exercise your mind. Sudoku or chess or free, whatever, solitaire, whatever it is, to get your mind moving and brain going. Try to think quickly. Now that sounds odd, but be alert. Try to think quickly. Like the next time you read, try to read twice as fast as you normally do. You'd be amazed at how much comprehension you can still have reading at twice the speed you normally do. There's that Evelyn Wood speed reading or whatever? And again, this is scientific stuff, that if you do that, you train your brain to be more reactive, to more quick to respond to stimuli. Get into stimulating discussion. While you're having that group walk, bring up something, low-key like politics. And challenge yourself with new activities. We've talked about this, I know, a couple of times in the creativity talk. It is so important to get out of your box, to step out and do new activities, to do it in a new way, to expand your mind so there's a chance to grow. Any questions? That's it then.